Hello bookworms! Today I'm going to be doing the Lunar Chronicles book tag. This is a tag that I have not yet seen on BookTube, but it was created by one of my favorite bloggers, Brittany from the Book Addict's Guide. I thought that this was a really fun tag to do, especially since winter is coming out tomorrow. Oh, before I get started, I have announced in several of my past videos, but in case you haven't seen those, the book of the month that my friends Cassie and Melissa and I are choosing for our book club, which is called Spines with Wines, is Winter. So should you desire to read the book this month, you are invited to come and hang out with us at the end and talk about it and just, you know, find out everyone's feelings on the conclusion of the Lunar Chronicles. So that'll be fun. Oh, as I said before, so this tag was created by Brittany from the Book Addict's Guide, and she tagged everyone to do it, so I took that to mean me, and I am going to do it and bring it to BookTube and hopefully tag some other people so that it can spread around here too, because it's a really good one. So the first question is Cinder, the Cyborg, a book that's often misunderstood or underappreciated. The book that I chose for this question is one that falls into the underappreciated category, and that is The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray, because I love this book and I really don't understand why everyone on BookTube hasn't been raving about it since it came out. It's so well written, it's a really great story, it's a trilogy, and the cover of the second book has recently been released and it's beautiful. The main character is really awesome. Her name is Echo, takes place in New York City and a few other places. There is a couple in here that I ship so hard and I love them, and I just want everyone to read this so that I can talk to everyone about it because it's so good. The next question is Kai, the Prince, a book about royals and royalty. So for this book I chose the Selection series by Kira Cass. This book is very clearly about royals. It's about a girl named America Singer who is chosen to take part in a selection which will possibly lead her to be the next person to marry the prince. This book is really good. There's lots of pretty gowns and it's a dystopian and it's really fun and it reads like a trashy reality TV show, so it's very addicting. The next question is ADRI, The Evil Stepmother, a book with a horrible, cringe-worthy parent. So for this one, I am choosing Everything Everything by Nicole Yoon. I really loved this book, but it is chock full of horrible parents. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but there are some very bad parenting skills going on in this book. But it's wonderfully written and I love the little illustrations. It's a really great book. The next question is Eco, the Spunky Sidekick, a book with your favorite happy-go-lucky character. So for this, I am choosing Open Road Summer by Emery Lord, and the happy-go-lucky character in this book is Dee, who is basically Taylor Swift in book form. She is a country singer who is going on tour, and she's just so upbeat and positive and always doing whatever she can to inspire her fans, and she's just a really nice and happy person. The next question is SCARLET, the Rescuer, a book with a character on a mission. So for this one, I am choosing Mistborn, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. Unfortunately, I do not have my copy of Mistborn right here because my fiance is borrowing it to read. It's really good. It's very political. I'm trying not to give anything away. The two main characters spend the duration of the book on a major mission, and if you should read it, you will see what I'm talking about. The next question is Wolf, the Fighter, a book with a brutal fight with words or fists. So I'm going to choose a fight with magic, and that is the final book in the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, because Battle of Hogwarts. So yeah. So I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I am picking LEVANA herself from the Lunar Chronicles because she really is just horrible. There was this whole book, Fairest, about her past, and it didn't make me feel bad for her at all. I still think that she's awful, and she just really is evil for the sake of being evil. I mean, she had some bad things happen to her, but nothing that should have driven her to the point that she's at now. So I just don't empathize with her at all, and I think that she is a terrible villain, and she is probably the most terrible villain that I have read. The next question is Throne, the Rascal, a book with the biggest schmoozer. So for this, I definitely had to choose Kvothe from The Name of the Wind and Wise Man's Fear, which are the Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. Kvothe is always getting himself into trouble with his giant mouth, but he is very clever and he's often able to schmooze his way out of said trouble. So this is a phenomenal series, and if you haven't read it, like, you should do it right now. The next question is CRESS, the Hacker, a book about technology or sci-fi. So for this, I am choosing Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I read this book when I was younger and I really loved it, and it's sad that Orson Scott Card is such a horrible person because this is a really good book, but it's probably one of the first books I read that was sci-fi that really got me into sci-fi. There's a huge twist in it. It's really good. This is what I choose. The next question is ERLAND, the Doctor, a book with an illness or revolving around medical issues. So I could actually choose Everything for this one again, but I'm not going to since I just used that for Bad Parents. I'm going to choose The Fault in Our Stars by John Green because that is a book that is very obviously about medical issues. I really haven't read that many books that revolve around medical issues, particularly because I'm very sensitive to that subject. It makes me really upset and I can't always handle it. So I really just haven't read that many, and this is one that I have read that was really good. So I choose this one. Next is Winter, the Unsound Mind, a book with the craziest character you've ever read. So for this, I am choosing Carly/Caitlin from The Dead House by Dawn Krtygich, and I choose her because she suffers from DID, which is dissociative identity disorder. So she is one person during the day and then she's a completely different person at night, and she is a totally unreliable narrator, and it's very difficult to trust any of the things that she says or the account of events that she has written down in her diary because you just don't know. Like, I finished it, I still don't know what's true and what's not true, and it's very confusing. I mentioned before about the book club that Cassie, Melissa, and I have, but we chose this for our October read. It was our kickoff book club, so you can watch that. I'll link it down below if you're interested in hearing more about this book. Then last we have JACIN, the Soldier, a book with a military theme. And for this, I am choosing the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness, and this first book is The Knife of Never Letting Go. I've only read the first 2 books in the series, but it is very military based because there are these people who are in this town, and they're kind of in this town with the mayor who thinks that he's doing really good things, which is another story. He's a really great villain because he's very complex and he really believes that what he's doing is right. So I choose, The Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness. So those are all of the questions in the Lunar Chronicles book tag. Thank you so much, Brittany, for creating this because I think it's a really fun way to kind of celebrate the end of the series. And I'm going to tag some people, so hopefully they will do it too. Starting with Jesse from Jesse the Reader, because I know that he's a big Lunar Chronicles fan. I will also tag Riley from Riley Marie, Tiffany from About to Read, Monica from Monica Watson, and I feel like I always tag those 3 people, but I just love them, so I'm gonna tag them in this too. And is there anyone else that I tag that I know loves the Lunar Chronicles? God, I just watched too many booktube channels. Oh, you know who else I'll tag? I'll tag Melissa from Melissa's Books. She's really, really sweet, and I love her booktube channel and her Bookstagram account, so you should check her out too. So that is it for the Lunar Chronicles book tag. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you will read Winter and join us at the end of the month for our book club live show, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!